welcome back. You're with me, Niharika, and as I said, today we're going to look at slang terms for our body parts. When you ask a kid, "Hey honey, where is your stomach?" and then he points out to the stomach, well, you end up asking about different body parts. But today we are going to specifically look at slang terms. Now, most of these slang terms are American slang terms. Okay, so we're going to start with dome. Well, dome is a slang word for your head. And in fact, there's another slang term for your head, which is noodle. Okay? So these are the two slang terms that you can use for your head. Right? Have you heard that before? Especially when you watch Hollywood films? Well, I'm sure you have, and now you know what exactly does this really mean. So dome and noodle is used for head. Moving on to the next one, which is mug. Look at your mug. So what's look at your mug? Well, look at your face, okay? So mug is a slang term used for your face. Quite interesting, right? Moving on to the next one, which is honker, and then there's another one, which is beak. Well, do you have friends who have this long nose, long and really sharp nose? See, are you just going to say, you have a funny nose or you have a long nose? Well, there are better terms that you can use for your friends if they have a long nose. Well, we have honker and beak, okay? So these two terms can be particularly used for the people who have long, sharp nose, okay? Moving on to the next one, which is peepers. Yes, I'm talking about your eyes. Well, I have peepers and I also have baby blues. Well, peepers and baby blues are slang terms used for your beautiful eyes. However, baby blues is particularly used for blue eyes. I wish I had blue eyes. So peepers and baby blues is a slang term for eyes, but baby blues is particularly for blue eyes. All right, moving on to the next one, which is choppers. Well, yes, if you really look at our teeth, they really chop the food for us, right? So a slang term for your teeth is choppers. Okay, moving on to the next one, which is trap. Shut your trap. So what exactly trap stands for? Well, it is a slang term for your mouth. Now, when you say shut your trap, that's pretty rude and you can only use in an informal environment. Okay, you can't really tell your boss to shut your trap. Okay, don't do that. So trap is an informal word, a slang word for mouth. All right, the next one, which is it? Well, it's ticker. I'm talking about your heart. Okay, so like, have you heard an old man saying that, well, the doctor says that my ticker's still very strong. So which means that his heart is still very strong. Beats just perfectly. So ticker is a great slang term used for your beautiful heart. Okay? Well, these are many slang terms that you can start using in your conversation. Now let's move on to some more slang terms related to our body parts. We have jugs and twins. Well, jugs and twins are slang terms used for a woman's breasts. So generally, the word jugs, the slang term jugs, is used by the men. Ah, look at her jugs. Well, that's funny. But usually when women talk about their breasts, they usually end up using the word twins. Okay, so jugs and twins is a slang term used for a woman's breasts. The next one is guns. Yeah, well, guns is a slang term used for muscular arms. Like if you are working out and you have great arms, very strong arms, muscular arms, then you can use the slang term guns. Ah, well, look at that boy. Well, look at his guns. Okay, that's kind of scary. Well, because the man has muscular arms. So that's guns for you. The next one that I have is tummy. Oh, my tummy is hurting. So tummy is a slang term used for stomach. Now there are many children also who end up using the word tummy. So it's a very common slang term used for when you are talking about your stomach. Oh, my tummy hurts. Okay, I'm hungry. So it's a slang term used for your stomach. Oh, okay, now I have some more slang terms when you talk about your stomach or your tummy. However, a fat stomach. Yes. Well, when you have too much of fat around your tummy, well, these are the slang terms that you can use. We have beer belly. Okay, when you drink too much of beer, people tend to have a fat belly. Okay, so that's beer belly. Then we have pot belly, because your belly starts looking like a pot. Okay, maybe you eat too much of fattening things, too much of junk food, and then you have like a big belly. So that's pot belly for you. And then I have muffin top. Again, when you are trying to wear your pants and there's this fat that you see around your tummy, looks really funny. And if you do have a muffin top, you need to start working out at the gym. So it's beer belly, pot belly, and muffin top. These are the slang terms that you can use for a fat stomach or a fat tummy. Okay, then you have belly button. Well, is that a kind of button that you need to press? Well, not really. A belly button is a slang term for your navel. Okay, so the little button that's on your tummy, well, that's called as belly button. Okay, then we have weenie. Yes, weenie is used for penis. Okay, a man's penis. So that's a slang term that you can use. That's weenie. Then we have rear end and we also have booty. Now rear end and booty are two slang terms that you can use for your bottom, okay, which means when you are talking about someone's butt, okay? So these are great words that you can use. Like for example, you are saying, hey, look at that woman's bottom. Well, a better word to use is look at a woman's rear end. Okay, it just sounds a little polite and funny, but yes, these are the slang terms that you can use, right? So these are the many slang terms that usually people tend to use in their informal English. So start using them, and the next time you're watching movies, I'm sure you don't get confused. You know what exactly they're talking about. And I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, you take care.